Hey everyone, I'm Jori Richard, and this is the Two of Cups in the Aleister Crowley Thoth Tarot deck. And the name of this card is Love. Now, first of all, love is understanding. So when somebody tells me that they love me, they're really saying, I understand you. So if anybody comes to you and then they tell you that they love you, but they don't understand you at all, that's not love. So like my family will tell me that they love me, but there's absolutely no understanding. I'm unable to speak to these people because they have no knowledge of self. They don't know who they are, and they're indoctrinated zombies. So these indoctrinated zombies, they're unable to love another person because they don't understand themselves. I listen to racist people talk about the Mexicans and the blacks and the Chinese, and when I hear that, that's actually me talking about myself. I'm not racist. It's not me talking, but whenever someone says anything, I believe it's actually me talking. So if somebody comes to this counter right here and they start talking about some weird stuff, like a leprechaun in their room or there's a baby, I think like, why am I saying all this weird stuff? I love myself. I am a reflection of you. So I'm incapable of loving another person if I don't understand myself. So whenever you're bashing other races or other people and hating on people, you're actually hating yourself. It's like talking directly in the mirror. So I'm able to love and understand somebody that's a zombie, that's in the dark, because I understand they're being indoctrinated, they're watching TV, he's driving around, listening to talk radio. That's why his mind is on this low frequency. And I understand this person, and I love him. I love my enemies. And I could do that because I have the understanding and the love for myself. But somebody that's a zombie, that is indoctrinated, that's in the dark, they're incapable of loving another person because they don't love themselves. So this card here, the name of this card is Love. And the only type of love that there is unconditional love. I don't care if I tell you that I love you and then you end up becoming a drug addict, a prostitute, a murderer, I still love you unconditionally. There is nothing that you can do that will separate and cause me to not love you, because I'm telling you that I understand you completely. But then there's these relationships that we get in where it's completely unbalanced. There's been times I'm just crying in my room. She don't love me. She's with another guy. Oh, and then I'm beating myself up, but that person doesn't understand me. That person doesn't love me, because love is unconditional. So in this card, both parties, the male and the female, they're both giving out unconditional love. And that causes these waters to flow freely into these cups. And then we get something good when we're working together and when we love people unconditionally, and there's nothing that you can do to cause me not to love you. But we've been trained. I was brought to church when I was young, and God doesn't love me if I keep on trespassing or if I keep on sinning. And then I was listening to Pastor Anderson in Tempe, Arizona, and he believes God doesn't love you if you're a homosexual. So there's always these conditions that are put on love from our society. You listen to the radio, the TV, it keeps on pumping you and telling you to love people conditionally. If people do, if he or she does something that you don't like, you can get rid of them. But real love is unconditional. No matter what, I love you. And that's what I want from my partner. I want somebody that loves me the same way that I love them. I want someone to understand me the same way that I understand them. And that is a balanced, a true loving relationship. There's many people that have no idea what love is. And where I'm at right now, I don't have many people that understand me because I'm surrounded by zombies, by people that are still plugged into the matrix who have no knowledge of self. And they hate other people because they hate themselves. So how could someone love me that hates themselves? When it's just, whenever they say anything to me, it's just a projection of how they feel about them. See, I'm just comforting myself. And I know that, hey, when my dad says those things to me, he doesn't really mean it. He hates himself, and he don't know who he is, and he's under mind control and indoctrination. But this is true love. When we love unconditionally, and there's nothing that can ever separate it. All right, that's it. This is the love card, the Two of Cups. Wanderings, Sad Planet, thanks for tuning in. Rum Chicken, my man. Dreads Get Long. That's a good name. All right, family. Thanks for watching. I'm Jori Richard. Peace.